Hello everybody, and thank you. This tutorial is going to help you get your student or your pupils account set up as soon as possible so you can get to begin enjoying all the benefits and features of Microsoft Teams as an e-learning platform. Since you're going to be getting your information from WhatsApp, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to need three pieces of information: your username, the temporary password, as well as the link that's going to take us to the page where you're going to begin your registration. If you are going to receive your information through the email, this is what it looks like. Very good. Just like the case of the WhatsApp, you're going to find your username information, your temporary password, as well as the sign into Office 365, where you're going to on which you're going to click on to take you to the page to begin your registration. So let's go back to WhatsApp and show you how to extract your information. Now, when you're in WhatsApp, you're going to click on the message, click on the burger menu and choose copy, and then paste the message into that field. And without sending it to the person who sent it to you first, copy your username information. Like so. Very good. And I'm also going to show you how to do so. And then click on the link, sign up here to take it to Office 365. Now, notice what happens here. If you don't already have Office 365 installed on your phone, it's going to rather take you to Google Play, where you'll be able to install the application. But since I already have mine, I'm just going to click on sign in. But let's go back to the email and show you how to do that if you're extracting your information from the email. There. So I'm just going to click on sign into Office 365 to begin. Now, this field, I'm allowed to copy my temporary password. But because if you're extracting your information through WhatsApp, just go back to WhatsApp and copy your temporary password like so. And then click on the 365 again to bring it to this page. Oh, I already have my account set up, so I'm just going to close this one and refresh the page. Maybe type in my information, that's my login details, and click on next to take me to the page where I'll be allowed to enter my password. Now I'm going to paste my password in this field. That's the password, the temporary password, and I'm going to do that now from WhatsApp. That's if I'm extract my information from WhatsApp. And I'm also going to show you how to get your temporary password from your email account. So I'm going to get my temporary password from my email account like so. I'm just going to copy that, then go back to Office 365 right there and paste it in the password field and click on sign in. I'm just going to wait for a little bit for it to process the information. Yes. Now on these, I'm going to have three empty fields: one for the current password, the new password, and then the chance to confirm the password. Now the current password is the password that you were given at first. That's the temporary password. So I'm just going to paste it in the field like so. And then I'm going to enter the new password and confirm that. But I'm going to have to pause this video and protect my information, and I'll come back again to show you how to sign in. So I've already pasted my information, the new password, and I've confirmed it. So I'm going to click on sign in to take me to the next page. This is always required. If you don't want to, it's going to take it to the page where you're going to need to activate your Microsoft Authenticator. But if you don't want to do that, you can skip it. But for me, I'm just going to click on next and get started so I can get this out of the way at once. But if you don't want to activate your authenticator right now, that's okay. But you still have less than 14 days to get it done. So here, I'm going to, since I'm using my mobile phone, I'm going to choose mobile app, like so. And I've got two options: to receive before or to receive after. So I'm going to choose before. That is receive, the first option right there. I'm going to click on that box and click on good and wait for this to finish up. Now on this page here, I've got the option to install the authenticator. That's Microsoft Authenticator. What I could do if I'm using Windows phone or Windows mobile, I'm going to click on Windows. If I'm using Android, I'm going to click on Android. However, if I'm using iOS, that is iPhone or an iPad, I'm going to click on iOS. But because I'm using my Android, I'm just going to click on Android. So you can take me to the to Google Play Store, where I'll then be able to install the application. If you don't have the application, you're going to need to install it. But because I already have the application, I don't need to install it. I'm just going to click on Open to continue the process. Remember, if you don't have the application, you're going to need to wait for it to install the application before you can proceed. So I'm just going to click on Open, and then I'm going to click on Add an Account on my Authenticator. And since it's for work and school, I'm going to click on School Account. Now here at the bottom of the page, I'm going to click on Enter Code Manually. But if I had copy out the barcode by whichever means I can just use a scanner to scan it. But since I can't, I'm using my mobile phone, I'm going to copy the code manually. So I'm going to go back to Office 365, zoom in a little bit there, and copy the code. It's a 9-digit number that I'm going to copy. But notice what happens here. We've got spaces in between the three groups, and I'm not going to be allowed to paste space in the information field, that is the code field there. So I'm just going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to memorize the final 2 digits. In my case, it's going to be 84. So I'm going to enter the code manually now, paste it in the field, and add the numbers 84 to complete it. Remember, it's a 9-digit code. You can only copy 6 out of it because of the spaces, and you can't do that. Just going to go back now and copy the address, that is the URL. Make sure you copy this properly. But I'm also going to show you what's likely going to happen, because some other times you might accidentally copy space. I'm going to show you how to come about that and get rid of it. When that happens, see what happens here. Delete that first and paste your URL information. Now notice what happens here. I have 647 space in my cursor. If I type another digit or figure or number, it's going to be there. So I'm just going to delete that and delete the space and click on Finish to take me to the next page. The next page, it's brilliant. Moving on now to the next step. Now on this next step, I have my Authenticator account set up and is in sync with my school's accounts or my work account. So I'm just going to click on Next, Set Up, and let wait for an approval message. But if you don't have your account set up already, you might not be able to receive the notification. So I'm going to click on Next and Approve Authenticator to become appropriately synced with my account. So there, approved. Finished. There. And then I'm going to move on. Now, I'm officially into the Office 365. Like I said before, if you don't have it, you're probably going to have to reinstall it. But if you have it, here we go. So I'm going to click on swipe, next, next, next. But feel free to go through all of these features. It's just showing you all of the amazing features that you get to enjoy as a user of Microsoft Teams. So I'm going to swipe down to the end and click on Teams to take me to the app. If I don't have the app already installed, this click on Teams is going to take me to Google Play Store, where I'll be able to click on it. But because I already have that, oh, excuse me, forward. Okay, so like I said, swipe to the end of the page, click on Teams to take you to Google Play. But if you already have the application installed, it's not going to take you to Google Play. It's going to open up the browser where you're going to maybe be able to carry out. But if you use an Android or a low browser or an outdated browser, you won't have the capability to use it. So just click on download the app to get the application installed. Clicking on that, it's going to take it to Google Play, like I said before. Now from Google Play, you can install it or open up the application. But because I already have Microsoft Teams installed, I'm going to just open up the application. Wait for it. There. Click on sign in. Oh goodness, I have my information here again. Just gonna, yes. Now I'm gonna go back there and copy my username information again. Like so. Go back to Teams and paste it in the field. And I'm going to click on sign in. Just wait for it to set up. Afterwards, you'll be allowed to enter your password to give you the complete access to your classroom. Now enter your new password. I hope you have entered the password that you can always remember. So I'm just going to pause this video, enter my password, and come back and sign in to protect my information. So there we are. Just give it some time to set up your classroom. There we go. Your classroom is being set up now. Here, showing you all the features that you're going to enjoy as a user of Microsoft Teams. So click on Got It to set it up completely. Just give it like a couple of seconds or a moment to finalize the setup. Here you go. This is what it's going to look like on the setup. So at the bottom of the screen you have activity, chat, teams, assignments, and calendar. There you can, on this chat, you can start private chat with the teacher. Should you want additional information and you want to keep this private and you don't want other pupils to find out about your question, that's fine. The teams here is where you're going to run your classes, where your teacher is going to invite all of you to be a part of the class, and you're going to learn whatever you have to learn there. Now the assignments tab affords you an opportunity to finish up your homework and get it done, and the calendar part is where you're going to receive notifications for your assignments, if it's due, and when you have been assigned your assignment, and the submission dates rather, and the submission date. So there it is. I hope this is simple enough, but if you should have any problem, please ask and don't be stuck for too long. So there we are. Thank you.